to another review. This review is a automatic Tonearm lifter. This retails for about $63. I can tell you right off the bat, if you're going to buy one of these, get the more expensive one. The more expensive one has more brass and aluminum parts versus this one. Okay, so it does come with these, which I'm not a big fan of. It's basically putty to stick it down to the plinth. It has different adjustable bases for it, which are made out of plastic. Nothing fancy there. And then you have your lifter. If you get the one for $70, this bottom part here will be copper, as well as the inside of the actual plunger. And this part here will be aluminum, which you sort of want, but you know, for $60, you set it on the turntable, you adjust it, and then when the arm comes around and hits this little thing here, it's supposed to come out. There it goes. I find this one really, really slow. It does have a pad on the bottom here that's got sticky on it. The only thing I hate about that is once you use this once, it's never going to be as good as the first time. I mean, eventually you're going to move it. So the design of it is kind of dumb. For myself, once I do find a place for my turntable, I'm basically going to use shoe glue on here, glue it to the base, and then glue it right to the plinth itself. I'm not going to be using this stuff. But what we will do, since this is a review, is I will set up a turntable and we'll see if this thing actually works. Okay, well, it's not going to work too good on that one, only because it's got all mechanical stuff in it and it's just going to interfere with the actual device itself. I have a Fisher that doesn't have a return or a lifter on it, so we'll try it on that one. This is where you run into the problems with this these type of devices. This one here, even with both of these pieces not being used, and this down as far as it can adjust, it's right at the bottom, it still is not enough. It's rotting it. So this will not work on this turntable. So you know, these are the things that you're going to run into when you buy stuff like that. Secondhand. Well, I wouldn't say secondhand, but third party kind of thing. Let's I got another one here I can probably try out. I got this Sony PSL X3 that I repaired a couple of months ago. It's weird because it has sort of like a tape deck head on it that measures the speed on the inside. It has a magnetic thingy. Anyway, you have to readjust that because obviously over time this magnet is faded. So it wasn't working properly when it came to the servo lock. Now it works, but it needs a needle. But it does have a lot of real estate on this area here where we can pretty much put this anywhere. And yet, I don't get that. Nope, it's not even, I don't get this thing at all. I'm going to say right off the bat, don't buy it. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. Like it's supposed to be low enough that you can't even use it. This arm, and this, I'm not gonna be able to do a review on this. I'm gonna say right off the bat, if you're looking for one, get one that's a little bit more adjustable. This one is too big, even with the adapters. It's supposed to be lower than the Tonearm when it's sitting like it is right now. There's just no way this would work. The only way it would work is if I had like a dimple in the plastic like that where it sits lower. But nope, it will not work. That's two turntables. It's not really compatible with turntables. But if you're doing a DIY like I'm doing, where I'm actually making the plinth out of wood, you can pretty much drill a hole and countersink this as far as you want it to go, and I would just keep it there. But this is a joke. I totally don't. I mean, how high would your Tonearm have to be for these adapters to actually be used? Like, it looks nice, but it's not going to function. So it's a fail in my book. That's two turntables There's nothing special about these turntables. They should work. That should be lower than the tone arm. It's not. There's no other way to adjust that. Yeah, kind of dumb. Oh well. $60 down the drain. No, just kidding. I will use it on my turntable downstairs. Sorry, I can't really give you a demonstration. All I can do is go like this. When it hits, the arm hits it, it slowly rises. But if you're looking for something for DIY, I would say pick it up for $60. But if you have an existing turntable, I would say avoid. Later, guys.